Good morning, everyone. It's a little nippy in here. I got to turn the heater on eventually for Chloe's sake. And she's like, I'm cold. Yeah, well, guess what? I woke up a little cold and I was thinking to myself, I have this bell, right? And Zoe's always like, Rita, you need to ring the bell. I sing a ringing bell, old lady I am. Bing, bing, bing. Give me some coffee, bitch. Bing, bing, bing. Give me some coffee, bitch. Bing, bing, bing. Give me some coffee. All right, so we're gonna go over the comments because old Teldor was sitting there making a joke or three tonight. First rant, he said, Article 5, need I say any more else, my fellow shitbirds? Well, Article 5 there's two Article 5s. He's not telling us. So Article 5 would be, the first Article 5 would be you attack any NATO nations, then that's it. So what Teldor is saying is Article 5 is more likely in the NATO Constitution is they're lining it up so Russia attacks a NATO nation, then they can go and clean Russia's clock once and for all. That's the first thing for NATO. The second one is Article 5 is the ratification of amendments in the U.S. Constitution. And doesn't people sit there and say to me, oh my God, Rita, you know your stuff. I have a special too in a minute. So Article 5, need I say more? So it's more likely Article 5, the act of NATO going in and cleaning Russia's clocks. There you go. And then the next comment was, well said, boss. Whatever. I just got up, okay? Something is going down, my friends. Hospitals are preparing for catastrophic preparedness. Grids are also coming under fire, just a heads up. Shit, birds keep prepping. I saw something about the electric grid earlier. Yes, and you can see Chloe's in her coat going somewhere. Oh, yes, she's going to take the garbage out. Taking the garbage out, do 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 do.
Okay, got this. Look back to her, that's all.
Yeah, my hair has not been brushed yet again. I kind of look like Rita the Hobo this evening, but I got up from a nap.
Yeah, you can do that.
I had this wonderful nap. I was watching some TV and stuff, and
I don't want to disturb you. Your nap.
And Chloe's like, I don't want to disturb you because you're such a bear. You see, you sit there, and I'm a little snake or wolf. And then you're a bear, and I'm like,
Moppy wakes you up, you get angry.
I get him, I pick him up, I'm like, what you barking at, Barco? Instead of what you laughing at, Willis, it's what you barking at, Barky.
What you barking at, you mutt?
I don't say mud, I say, what you barking at, Moppy? And he's like, there's nothing. And then I open the door and I'm like, there's nothing, Moppy. Yeah, and then it's like, right? And he's looking at me like, hey, man, did you see that? I saw the stroke of midnight, blah, blah, blah express. I had a full bell.
Dark outside the bar.
See, look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this, okay? Look at this. El King Moppy Beauty.
I'm not just a dog. I'm a clock dog.
See, look at that. Doesn't it? Look at that, doggy. Huh? Look at doggy. He looks like a miniature sheepdog. Look, you see this going from the screen? Look at that. He doesn't even know what's going on. You guys are getting
He doesn't even care. He's just sitting there like.
He's being a good little dogger. As Uncle Donnie say, what's up, dogger? What do you want, dogger? You want a beer? Maybe you want a beer, dogger? Or how about a little hot dog? A little Vienna sausages? Yeah. Uncle Donnie used to feed Moppy and Blizzard little Vienna sausages. Anyways, at least, we can't say she ain't doing anything, but, you got to respect her for saying, "I don't want to wake up the bear. Let the bear lie sleeping. Don't poke the bear."
Sleeps and you don't want to wake the bear up. That's why.
Something is going down, my friends. Hospitals are prepping for catastrophic preparedness. Well, it could be nuclear war. Grids are coming under fire. Just a heads up. Shit, birds, grids. I heard something about power grids. And he says, beer time with Teldor. Would really be nice to have Rita rant tonight. It's been tough to pull the shit.
If they shut off our power grid, would that affect Mexico? Or Mexico's like completely
Does
separate?
anyone have a question on that one? I'd like to know.
I mean, it affect Canada, but I wonder if Mexico's affected.
So it says beer door with Teldor, and then it says it would be really nice to have a Rita rant tonight. Been tough to pull her the shit bait.
That's one thing I wouldn't go to Canada for if the power grid's gone, because they'd be gone too. So I was wondering if Mexico still have their lights on. We'd all be going down there, right?
Let me give you guys a.
That's a nice place to go, right? That's a nice tropical beaches in Mexico.
Can I start with the ranting yet? Yes, we get the old Mexico thing. If anyone has and answer Chloe, please feel free to. Is Mexico on the same power grid? I don't want to Google it. Fuck it. I don't give two shitbirds about Mexico.
I'm just saying, I mean, because we do have a land border with them.
Should send her out to give me a can of dip before it run out.
Right, I can do that.
Anyways, can I just finish my story now, people? Or am I gotta freaking fight a Groucho here to get her done?
Alright, just put the bags in the things. I gotta get Mountain's water filled.
So, says it would be really nice to have a Rita rant tonight. Been tough to pull the shitbird away from her. What a Atari. I was napping. Didn't anyone get the memo? I guess you didn't watch the other one. I got through about 75% of my documentary, and then I was getting tired because I had a full belly of ramen for lunch.
Okay.
It was very tasty.
Get this out there.
There we go. So all I got to do is do that thing. It says, read around. I don't play Atari. Didn't you understand my Nintendo? Nintendo is charged. He's like, reverse too. Yes, I know it'd be nice. That's why I'm here today. I am not a shitbird. I'm the leader. And the leader says, Scooter, you're scooting on the floor now. That dog is funny at times. All right, so one of my friends messaged me on through one of my chat programs. It's like, I'm busy. I said, so am I. I gotta entertain the shitbirds. Okay. This old lady here is really getting bad, okay? I'm not feeling too well this morning. Actually, I feel pretty damn good. So I got a package to show you guys that came in today. And give me a second. Well, there we go. That's why I wanted it. Okay, peeps. This is going to be a great test. All right. So, I'm going to show you guys something came out, people. Okay, so Higdor. Hello, I'm Higdor. He's always complaining about batteries. Yeah, more batteries it goes in. Thing eats up like $80 a month. Should have just bought the base station, you know. Should have bought that base station. Okay. Oh yeah, Chloe says, "Oh, it's your job to put the stuff in." Fine. I'll do it one at a time. I'm too fucking lazy. Actually, I'm not lazy. I gotta get to work too. Spreadsheets. A friend of mine messaged me, and it's like they get a break in 1 hour. They work from home, so it's all right. So Higgins is like, "Oh no, Rita's in trouble." Will this or will this not work? You see, handheld scanners can. What the fuck? This guy's a real dillwad, isn't he? You just pull this fucker off somehow. I'm about to take my fucking knife, run it through this fucking thing here, and pull the damn thing out. So first of all, he does this tie, right? Cheap ass tie, I tell you. From China, right? This is why you keep extra tools laying around, people. Think it's. See? They give you wire cutters. Make sure you didn't nick any of the ends. You guys are excited, I hope. A little rant. It'll save me about $80 a month. It works. Ah, it works. Okay, let's plug it in, peeps. Been expecting this for a while. Okay, dongle. Who's got the dongle? Okay. Yes, we plug it in this way? No, it's gotta go this way. Apparently, it doesn't want to fucking fit there. Yeah, let's see if this gets turned on. Move hubby around a bit. There we go. There we go, people. And we have a life of saving the batteries. Yep. So, get to work for us because I'm kind of happy to know that. There you go. Oh, Higgins. Oh, Higgins. The plug came in. Oh, Higgins. Oh, Higgins. You better be happy as hell. Damn freaking trash can. Dude. I don't want that to break. Don't want my beer jug to break till we tell Laura. All right, so let's get some spreadsheets done. And Chloe will come back in a bit. Chloe. I'm back, Rita. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? My scanner working without batteries. I need to get a plug Rita because I need a plug Rita. Hi, I'm Higgins. I might email him just because. And Chloe's like, look at it, isn't that nice? Of course, I wish it would chirp more, but I could get used to it chirping just like this. Now, someone said to me the other day, Rita, are you going to buy yourself a batteries for that? I can actually take it with me now and use it as a handheld too. Handheld one? This the GRE brand does make a great little scanner, you know. So Chloe's like being dumb today. She's like, so what are you waiting for package-wise? I said, oh, something saves me money. She eventually realized what it was. Rant tonight has been tough. Look, I don't play fucking Atari. That's the thing. How many fucking times have I had to tell you, you preppers, I don't play Atari. I play Nintendo and Sony. And an occasional PC. On my cup here, it's empty. Let's get to the spreadsheets and let's get her done. Whatever I don't do tonight, I'll do later. Yes. I'm actually sitting around and I'm like, oh yeah, boop, 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 boop. I'm like, I'm smiling. I am smiling. You know how much that's going to save? It's going to be saving me $21 a week in batteries at least. And I still got more batteries in my prepper's drawer. I mean, literally, someone said to me the other day, you know, Chloe was complaining about batteries the other day at Ace. Shitbirds at Ace turned around and said, why don't you just buy a converter for $40? Chloe says, Rita ain't paying $40. Rita's waiting patiently for her plug. And then I can, that's the only thing I don't like is how basically it clicks every time you freaking, if it click, I think I need to turn up the squelch. So it doesn't click, that's the only thing I have a problem with. I think it has to do with the age of the scanner. Could be that thing, Anyways, what was I doing? I don't remember. Yeah. Anyways, I just want to say it was awesome, So one of my peeps turned and emailed me and said, tell those shit birds. Rita, this is what it's in. Well, let me see what it says. Okay. It says, hey, Rita, tell those shitbird white honkies to give me no jive, and I'm writing my book, and to quit pester me while I'm writing my book. Signed, the Big Z. White honky jive. Good one. White honky jive. Once in a while, we could basically do something funny. And then if I get one spreadsheet done, that's 22 to go. White honky jive. So one of my friends said there, got me on their television with the volume off. Then how do you know what we're saying? I'm going to have words with that woman and be like, I gave those white honky jives your message as you said it. Oh, guys, I love you guys. You know that. Have you ever seen that movie Being There? Yeah. You know, Chauncey Gardner. Yeah, apparently it's skipped from there. But you know what? We all got to do something eventually. White honky. Do 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 do. Fire an EMS, Mr. EMS. We can't get near the housey. Well, I don't want them into the housey. Oh God. So some of these prices looks like it went down just a bit. Yep, just a bit. Some people are like, oh, but you're paying for the name. You pay the name. You pay the scalpers. Some scalpers are like that. All right, one down, 22 to go. Anyways, a beer rant tonight. What ranting am I gonna do? Well, I can rant about the studying of the thing. Now, Zoe, of course, no, or not Zoe. It was Mother Pee Wee, right? Mother Pee Wee turned around and was talking to me about Mother Pee Wee was talking to me about. God, I gotta get up and waddle over there. Anyways, Mama Pee Wee was talking to me earlier about nuclear war, right? So I watched her video at lunchtime, and you guys, I will give you links eventually. It is how to prepare. But you know, the thing is, you need to make sure you have everything in order and hope like hell it doesn't happen. If it does, you may or may not survive, depending on location. So that's one of you preppers needs to know. However, you know, I would love to hear from Keldor tonight. Basically, say something like, "I'm a shit bird for plugging in the scanner into my thing to save batteries." White honky jive. Tell the lovely Chloe to take a break. I said Zoe. Zoe said, "Tell that white honky white honkies, I am taking no jives while I write my book." White honky jives. Chloe, of course, is the one that lives with me, and she's so. Point being is white honky jive. Tell that what honky jive. Yeah, so while you guys sit around and you say something like, you know, yeah, I just saw his comment. Yeah, I'm still belching out ramen. I was like, beep, 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 you know. And I was like, what the fuck did I eat? I ate food. A lot of these people say, oh, what's the point of a box when you collect meat? Well, it depends on if you want to see the box in a box or not. Sometimes I find the box to be kind of useless. A lot of people didn't save their boxes when they did. Now they're going through the roof. People are like, "Oh yeah, you know me." I was like, "What honky jive?" Funny, right? Funny, funny. Mm. Yep. So, anyways, tell Laura is watching tonight. I got up from a great night. Tell the lovely Co to take a break from the novel and have some fun. She ain't gonna do that. She's behind schedule. You see, she needs to get at least for her birthday in August the first draft. So till then, she's gotta wait, man. Crap. Let's see what his Trout Unlimited wants. I don't know if this is Save the Whales Foundation. Sorry, dude, not interested. Administrative duties. This says, I'm not sure what it says. Huh. Yeah, nothing. I hate when they send this crap to me. And this is where do your credit card info so we can make payments? Do. Membership renewal. What? I've already used up my entire 2 years in Peckerwoods. Yeah, the other day they were trying to tell me to buy a. I don't want auto renewal. Personally, I became a Trout Unlimited member. All they do is send me a shithole magazine yearly, and then they give me crap that I read, and it's like, it's like a physical magazine. You're like, ooh, magazine. All right, let me go walk and get my cat. Anyways, seems we're doing quite well with this new plug. Now I'm really riding in style, and I just need to get another scanner with for. You got a handheld right there that works really good and cost you how much, mommy? Cost me $9. $9, please. $9 plus tax. Tax and shipping, $13 for plug. $13 per plug. Now you can use scanner at home. $13 for plug. What was that guy? Oh yeah. Mr. Lee, right? I am R.L. Hannibal, Lieutenant Colonel R.L. Hannibal Smith. And Mrs. Lee says that'll be $13 plus tax. $13. Definitely $13 for tax. Come on. We gotta have a little sense of humor, right? Yeah. So apparently Miss Z is busy. And I was like, are you really busy? And she's like, yeah, I'm busy. And I was like, are you really busy? And she's like, I got it right. I got it right so I can get ducats, right? And then I was thinking to myself, and I was thinking, I love Zoe dearly, but I was thinking, right? I was like, yeah, I support Zoe. Zoe needs to let her write, right? And people say to me, I got an email the other day of some Peckerwood, right? Some Peckerwooded dipshit. And he said something like, you sure you want to support Zoe in her writing? You don't want to support Zoe. And I said, why not? They said, because no one's going to buy a book. And I said, why? And they said, because it's going to hit the storm. Who's going to fucking have the money to buy a measly book? She charges $30 for her book. No one's going to be paying $30. No one's going to have $30. And I said, ooh, good point. But you got to pray and hope like hell that the book gets done before then. And I'm like, you know what, asshole? You must quit being a negative Nancy. Let the beautiful Zoe have her book published. They're like, won't happen, blah, blah, blah. Well, I hate negative people, so fuck them. The other day, I was talking to someone, and they said, what's your plan when the shit hits the fan? I said, what jive do you have? It's a shit in the fanner. They said, you don't know? And I said, no, I don't know. They said, you sure about this? I said, yeah, I do. That was it. Because there's these peckerwoods out there. There's these pepperwooded son of a bitch cocksucking morons. They turn around and you know what they say? They say, you know, Rita, we don't need to prep. We'll just kill everyone for the food. Ha 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 ha. Some peckerwood, right? Yeah. Not give names or anything. Just like, you know. You know what? Those white honky jives better. Those white honkies that are trying to intimidate me with their jive of killing people for food better not be showing up at my house because I'm on an island and I'm not going to let those white honkies come to me. Oh, yes. You hear that? I hear the death march. Come on, we have to have a little sense of humor, right? So I got a story for Teldor. He's watching that. I can tell it. So I had someone message me, right? You probably heard the rant earlier, but I'll give you the rant again, Teldor. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, Mr. Teldor. So these white honky jives were jiving today. All right, just throw it out there for fun. And they said, just like Poppy, it said, are you ready for this, Teldor? I know you're going to comment on a different thing. If these preppers want to burn their energies, worry about nothing's going to happen. And then when it does happen, we're not going to worry about something we can't control. But we'll go and kill all the preppers for the goods. So I'm thinking tonight's rant is, you preppers, you don't need a fucking gun. Someone kicks in your door, you have a crossbow, you fucking put a bolt straight through their fucking head. And then you ask questions like, oh, sorry, dude, your friend's dead. Bolt will go through one person, out the other. Why? It's more powerful than a fucking gun. You see, a gun, they use special bullets and it stops. Crossbow, maybe there's two people back to back. Next you know, I mean, literally, think about it from my point of view. You got people saying that they don't need to worry about preppers because they'll just take other people's shit. And then you turn around and you sit around And you ask yourself, right? You ask yourself. Sometimes you sit there and you think, "Oh, is that a joke?" And people say, "Oh, it's a joke," or is this not a joke? And you think, "Is it a joke?" It isn't. You see, at that point. So I was talking to a friend of mine today, right? A couple friends. We were standing around. We were shooting the shit, just like jiving with friends. And a friend of mine said to me, friend of mine said to me, friend of mine said to me, "What do you make of it?" And I said, "I don't know. What do you make of it?" And he says, "I don't know. What do you make of it?" And finally, this woman I know says, because we have certain people we go to, right? I was talking to a friend of mine, neighbor, as well. I actually went outside for once. Yeah, but then again, I said, it's a friend of mine says, "You gotta be careful," right? And then this lady turns around. She says, "Wow, you better hope like hell you can survive. There's not gonna be a nuclear war. It's gonna be worse, worse." And there's this lady. She's an alcoholic, and she says it's gonna get worse, right? And I'm sitting out there, and the neighbors are looking at me. A couple of them Mormon, managers asking me a couple questions. I said, right? I don't know. I don't get out. And this lady's like, telling me, "Oh, you got Chloe's dog." That's my dog, you shit fuck. Finally, the owner, the management said, "That's Rita. You don't see Rita because she's not allowed to leave." "What are you doing out there anyways, Rita?" "Package." Smiling. Repairman says, "What do you got, plug?" "Oh, no, not another plug." I said, "Plug? It's going to be plugged in an area you won't see much." He says, "What are you doing with this?" "I'm plugging my scanner in so I can save $81 in batteries a month." So this lady's on and on saying, "Well, there's going to be a massive, massive nuclear war." And the repair people are like, "Yeah, we heard the rumors." I said, "We're on an island. More likely the radiation will be very low, but still, we're going to have a lot of problems afterwards. So you better keep prepping." Mormon said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And then they looked at me and they said, "Oh, yeah, Rita's the one with all the intel. What do you make?" I said, "It ain't going to be nuclear war." So this drunk's like, "Yeah, it's going to be nuclear war." And I'm like, "No, it isn't." I said, "More likely it's going to go like this. Black Swan event." And that piqued the drunk's interest. "What's a Black Swan event?" And then he had some repair guys coming out and said, "Hey, boss, you want this done and repaired and that?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And they all stand around me. Black Swan event is a cataclysmic event. "Yeah, okay, we get that. Black swans are rare in real life, so this event's very rare." "Well, what is it?" "Stock market crash." "Well, how's that can affect us?" "Simple. No stock market, no jobs. No jobs mean you guys out of work. You guys out of work, you scrounge for food. If you are Mormons and you're preppers, you're good for maybe 6 months, but still." "Well, how's that going to affect the future?" "The future is Great Depression 9.0. Piqued their interest. They're like, "Do you have any other?" And then, possibly then, you're going to see a new problem, right? A new problem, right? So I'm minding my business as I'm talking around all these people. I'm like, everyone's centering around me. They're like, "Tell us more." Sheriff pulls in. I'm like, "Great. They're here for this gets out." And it's people I know. "Hey, guys, what's up? So, do you guys have any questions?" And they're like, "What's going on? What's with the soiree?" I came in here and this lady, "Yeah, yeah, I want to hear more. So what do you know afterwards?" Then I said, "If you survive all that," and the guy knows me, he's like, "Prepping talk? I want to sit here and hear this, but I got a job to do." We can wait a second. They know we're coming. "So what is this?" "Well, we're here. We're just going to see what this party's about up front, blah, blah, blah." Well, it's not going to just be about my stuff against you guys or vice versa. What do you mean? The drunk says. I'm like, dude, I may drink a bit, but I'm not a boozer like you. You smell like a fucking brewery. Yeah, whatever. So tell me more. Man, it's like, what is going to happen? Said it's going to be a bloody bloodbath. Policeman said, what, you forecasting something? Should we let the government know? Basically, when the banking crash happened, he said, when's it going to happen? I said, I don't know. I'm still working on the data. Well, anyways, then they said, go on. Then it's going to be Reds against Blues. There's no blue people, was one of the officers said. And the older guy nudges and says, she's talking about Republicans against Democrats. What do you know? I said, they're going to be fucking the Republicans. And this lady who's clearly Republican, I'm a Republican and I do whatever I need to survive, right? And all of a sudden, I was like, I may be a prepper, but I don't have enough supplies. That's what I said, right? And the officer says, yeah, we know you don't. But you're a good BSer, right? That's what he said. So I was like, anyways, it's going to be a bloodbath. The Republicans are going to kill every Democrat for every morsel of grub they got. And they all call these Republicans the damn straight walking load. We don't need you white honkies around to take away our resources. Well, at that point, my friend Connors came out and I said, hey, gave her a hug. Said, hey, is that all I get for my $130 a month? And the guy looked at me and says, what are you, sir, providing? The officer streaming services to her. She gets it for free, but she needs to check in more. I said, hey, I got a new plug. She's like, oh boy, you're like a little kid in a candy store. Oh yeah, now I don't have to fucking lose any connection unless power goes on. Then I put batteries in. They were happy for me. I say, when are you gonna order a new one? When my polls come in. Yeah. But anyways, she and I were talking. She's a prepper. And she's like, hey, Rita, can you talk to me a little later about whispering, equipping the right weapon with pleasure? She says, I'm getting tired of these white honky jives telling me what to do. Oh my God. I mean, literally, can you believe that? They literally don't know what the hell's coming down the pipe. And yet know that another thing you need to protect yourself was these fucking Peckerwoods want to literally murder you for your groceries. I mean, and then people say to me, oh, well, if you know these people, which I don't, that you need to try to talk some sense into them. Try to talk some sense into them. They want to murder, let them murder. But stay away from me. I'm an ordained minister, and I don't think murder is. I think murder is the capital sin. Can you see them? Welcome to hell. Burning in hell and be like, you murdered people for their food. How do you feel? It was their life or ours, survival first. See, I'm being funny tonight. Someone says to me, oh, we want some funny Rita jam. Well, there you go. Does that suit you guys? Does that make you happy? I frankly think it's a bunch of bullshit, which reminds me, before I start my dip, I would like to grab me a glass of water. People say to me, Rita, you're drinking more water in the evening. I like water. Telling that to Zoe today. I've had like 6 glasses. And Zoe's like, oh, yeah, I need my water. And gotta have my water. The other day I went to the store, right? I went to the store the other day. Thinking about going tomorrow, maybe. Anyways, the story goes like this, a rant, right? Went into the store the other day, looking for chocolate milk, same time I looked. And I said to the store manager, what the fuck is this? They didn't evict me or anything or kick me out of the thing. And they said, is there a problem, ma'am? And I looked at them and I said, is there a problem, ma'am? There is a problem when you got one type of bottled water one type of bottled water, and you're charging $20 for a 6-pack. Well, water's in scarce supply. I said, no, you're a fucking scalper, Peckerwood. You know, and they're like, are you gonna buy any? Here's what I do. I send Chloe to buy every time. They know Chloe, so they're like, go. You say Chloe doesn't have any problem with pricing. Then I said, but Chloe doesn't make the decisions in the household. I do. And when I say, I'm not paying you motherfuckers for 6 liters of water for $20, not you don't even have distilled water or a gallon of spring water. Well, rumor has it there's some people on this island that are getting really loaded with prepping. You don't say. They could save money by not giving it to you and giving it to Amazon. Please, we could use the business. I said I may not like Amazon delaying too fast, but you know what? Target, it's always been good to me. So then, I took Higgins' advice today and bought several gallons of chocolate syrup because I want my chocolate milk. And yet I can't have my chocolate milk because these Peckerwooded dumbass noodle suckers are turning around and basically not giving us their fucking chocolate milk. You know. That's okay. I'm belching up beer, you shitbird. White honky jive. Let's see. I have a crossbow that blows the balls off a charging rhino at 40 paces. Yeah, well, crossbows, longbows, and short bows are always a good weapon to have, people. You don't need to worry about, ammunition. You can buy a black powder pistol. They're pretty cheap. Fortunately, the problem is, you got to know what you're doing with it, I, on the other hand, I'm telling you, you guys need to prep, and you need to prep like your life depends on it, because, you got people out there that's fucking right now willy-nilly going to kill you eventually for your bread if you don't hand it over. That's the truth. Truth isn't the pudding. You got people basically willing to murder you for your food. Don't care. You see, I'll tell you what's going on in this world, okay? Not everyone is like this, okay? Okay, but there's a lot of people out there, right? Let me tell you a story, right? People out there that believe and love you and your family. They love you. I love all my family, right? Some of them don't believe in you. You can say, well, I don't get it. Talking about people don't believe in you. Say you're the black sheep of the family, or in both, or you're a tranny, or maybe you're a man who likes to wear girls' clothes and you're a cross-dresser. Hey, Chloe, come here. I could say it now since he's finally back in that shit bird that Chloe is.
Oh, cool.
We got power.
Oh, don't need to buy batteries all the time. That saves some batteries. Right?
$82 a month. I'm doing the math now. It's about $82 a month to power that damn thing. So, Anyways, so
you're cutting the cost down even more with that cord, because now you don't need batteries if we have an outage.
Only in an outage I can basically use my power, as, which means I can look into a second scanner poo maybe. But there's a lot of people saying, what's the point of having a second scanner poo? I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, but it doesn't affect me right now.
It seems like that scanner does a lot.
It does. It's a trunking scanner, but we don't have trunking on this island, so it's all conventional. But anyways,
we don't have any use of that here.
So anyways, like I said, I want to tell you guys a story. She's going to go out eventually and go get dipped, but...
Oh, see, Little Store closed early today to throw some sort of party for their work.
The little store?
Yes.
Why?
They're having some sort of employee party.
Well, my can's getting empty.
I'll go to the big store if I have to, okay? Let me ponder it. I'll go to the big store and see what they have.
See?
Yeah, I see that.
Better take the phone.
I'll go in a bit.
Fine. I was about to have a pinch while I
They
work with
close at
spreadsheets.
10.
So, do you guys want to hear the story or not? Because I got to get her away from me so I can get not distracted to tell you the story. All right. So anyways, where were we? I can't remember. You see, I'm working on so many different things, and then I got shitbirds telling me this or that, Laziness, freeloaders, moochers. Yes. I'm belching up bird, you shit bird. It'd be really nice that Rita Rap's not been. Look, you guys don't realize I don't play Atari. All right, so you got all these people, right? There's these people, right? And they steal. They lie, they cheat, and they steal, right? Then you got the honest people. They're family. They love you. You love them, but there's a problem. By the way, it's me or is it me? Is it fucking freezing here? How fucking cold is it going to get in this damn place? So we got to pass the fucking cold thing. Go, Chloe, we're going to have a fucking Funko winter. Let me see what's going on, guys. I need to check the weather report. It's going to be like, 33 tonight? I hate looking this up. That's the fucking problem with weather, You get this nice, mild winter, and you don't got to turn your heater on. And right at the time of the billings coming in, right? Did we even pay the electric bill this month? Ah, shit. I'm going to have to look it up. So it's 37. Okay, it's 37 degrees here. They're claiming it was going to be 37 tonight. We already hit the cold, right? And then they're saying our 10-day is 36, right? So 10-day is, are we going to get warmer weather? So apparently we're supposed to be getting our highest this entire week is going to be, our high is almost 50 with a low of 40. So right now it's 37. It's kind of nippy. I think it's because we're in the basement, so the ground's getting colder. Yeah. So where Zoe's at, I'm not going to give you a location. It's none of your damn business, but her 10-day is, she's like, oh, look, Rita, it's snowing. Good for you. Yeah, more snow coming her way. And Higgs, old boy, he's like, it's cold. It's 32 and cold. Actually, it's 27. And he's getting more snow. So it's beginning to look like Christmas all over again. And then you got Rocky River, my old man, stay out. Father-in-law Poppy. He says he's it's snowing. Yeah, I should call him up and be like, actually, I might be like, Snow Dad, for real? Okay, can we get back to the thing? So you got all these people, you got family, you got friends, and they sit there and they're it's like Mama Pee Wee, she knows I don't like either party, Mama Pee Wee once said, oh, I think you're a leftist, I don't like either party. They're fucking shitheads. They're fucking useless peckerwoods. They all are. Oh, look at me, I'm cute and gorgeous. You gotta vote for me. Right. No one would vote for me because I'd be too outspoken. Keldor would. I'd be sitting there, pass the beer again, man. What's that? Congress is open. Oh, yeah. When you get to my name, let me know. Today, it's Krabby McBeero, Krabby McWhiskey-O, Krabby McRummo. Probably kicked me out. I'm becoming a congresswoman. Alcoholic. God. Nancy the fucking boozer Pelosi isn't. Come on, you guys got to have a little sense of humor, right, my friends? I mean, you got these guys turning around and being like, minority leader, what's his name? What's that guy's name? The little Joffrey's guy. It's like, cool. First African American. In my opinion, it doesn't fucking matter. I close it. Ooh, the store closer. Maybe they close only for a couple hours. I mean, I'm getting really tired of these fucking excuses. Oh, the resort's closed. Yeah, but fucking the grocery store sells dip. Oh, I forgot. You forgot. You went and bought some cigarettes today at the grocery store. They say excuses. But anyways, so you got these people, and some of them, well, you have family members, right? I was talking to the beautiful I was talking to Trish, she's Jehovah's Witness, right? And we were talking, she says, the problem in this country, and I said, uh-oh. When Trish talks about problems, she's talking about mankind, right? And she said to me tonight, she said, the problem is, Rita, and I said, uh-oh. No. Is that you got these people, right? And they sit there and they're pissed, right? They're pissed. She says, there's people all over, right? You'll get on the bus, she says, and you'll ride, say, town. I'm like, I'm following you. She said, good. And you're riding the bus, and you're going to town. And you're going to town. And all of a sudden, she says, as you're going to town, you hear the bus driver say something about those damn son of a bitch and racist, blah, 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 on and on and on. No, don't oof at me, you little oofer bottom. No, no. Look at that. You see that? I can't even tell him no. He's just in there. Oof. Grump, grump, grump. No. Look, you aren't getting anything. Yeah, don't you just love how a dog turns around and tries to tell you he's wearing the pants in the family? No, I wear pantsos in famo. No. Yeah, well, let's just get him on camera. See, I'm trying to work on these spreadsheets, Moppy, but you're sitting there grumpy. Look at that grumpo. See that? No. You're a needy little child. You're a selfish, needy little child. You're a selfish, needy child. Yeah, you want to sing a tune, huh? Yeah, go back to Chloe. Everyone getting a good show of Moppy tonight. Come on, scoot. Or do I need to put you in? Look. No. No, your can's almost empty, and we got to conserve. You see, he says, but Mama, you love me. Give me. Mop. Did you fill your water bowl again? Yep, your water bowl's full. What more do you need? You got food? No. No, doggy. Bear gets little bear. What's wrong, little bear? No. You're a needy little shaggy little sheepdog. There he goes. He scoots up because he knows he is lost to the bear. The mama bear ain't giving him any groceries. He's like, the mama bear ain't giving me any groceries. Yeah, but I got some more garbage bags coming too, finally. One of the prepping thing people say is you can't eat garbage bags, yeah? But then how are you going to take your trash out when it's full? Every week we go out. There. Doesn't that look better? I just gotta take the one out of the bathroom tomorrow morning. Damn bucket's full in there, but Evo ate his vegetables. He's happy he gets a refill tomorrow. Oh, he's going to the food bank. She said to me, "Do you want anything from the food bank?" I was like, "What? You're offering me?" I said, "Like, Gary, well, we know you like milk, but do you want some cheese?" They gave some really good, like 4-pound blocks of Swiss. Love that cheese. Well, yeah, it's cheese. I'll take it. Usually I don't. She doesn't say, "Oh, do you want anything?" She just goes there and doesn't think about anything. And she's like, "Oh, they give you a list to go over." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And yet I didn't get any, you know. I was sitting there the other day and I was like, a list, and I was like, what? Yeah, I was like, yeah, you didn't tell me. And they give you a list. She's like, oh, I didn't think you wanted to know. And I'm sitting there thinking, now who's the fucking shitbird here? Who's the fucking shitbird here? She's like, I was like, who is the shitbird here? And she's like, but I thought it was. It's like, you heard her. Oh, yes, we save money in batteries. Yeah, I save money in batteries. She doesn't buy batteries. Trying to get her to buy anything. It's like trying to find a needle in the damn haystack. You know? Mm-hmm. So, let's see if there's any more comments now. But can you believe that? I mean, I have a funny suspicion that the lovely Zoe is a Democrat. Shit birds rock. I don't know if she's a Democrat. We don't talk about politics. That's one thing that we both agree on our channel is not to talk about politics, but me and a few friends, including Trish, and a few of Stacy, the one we drunk tonight, she was a Republican, but she was basically like, lock and load, it'll be open season on Democrats, and the police were like, look, if you're going to basically plan to kill because you're too lazy to go buy your own groceries. It's our job to serve and protect, even if we have to take down people like you. It's not right to go kill someone for their groceries. And you know how she is, lock and load, people. We need it. And I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me, It's like, I mean, I, for one, I'm like, okay, cool. Rainbow bright. So whatever Zoe is none of my business. That's the thing. When I hear her talk about Zoe's religion or politics, I don't know what a religion is. I don't know what a politics is. I don't care. I think Zoe's a decent human being. That's what I think. I think Zoe is an awesome human being. Just like I think Tildor can be a wild man from Borneo, but Tildor is still awesome in my opinion. You may think I'm a lazy shit, but you know what? I'm here tonight, Friday night, trying to get some spreadsheets done because I know, 1 hour is done. Wait. Oh. Oh, yeah. Hold on. So I messaged my friend. They were like, "Oh, I'm busy right now. Busy." And I just sent them a message. Like 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. But there's a lot of nice people out there. Okay, and I don't talk about politics. That's one thing I try to avoid on my channel because there's problems. As preppers, we need to be united. Okay, we don't need to go and say, "Oh, that's a Democrat. We're going to kill that Democratic white honky because they're Democratic." No, you sit there and say, "Leave them alone. What do they got to do with you?" Well, shit, that's a fan. It's going to be every man, woman, and child. The problem is you need to prep accordingly. Now, a lot of people have emailed me. I got a ton of email. That's one of the things that I don't like is there's people who watch my channel, offline, and they say, "Oh, Rita, the Article 5 thing. Well, what is the Article 5 thing? And I looked it up. I saw the Article 5, and I was like, waiting for my plug. So I was like, cool. Yeah, I looked it up. There's two Article 5s, our Constitution and NATO. What he's talking about is NATO, but the only thing I can see is, you know, even if we supply weapons to Ukraine, it's not interfering with Article 5 to be used because I don't think Putin would be smart enough to go and attack a NATO neighboring country just to start war unless he's that insane and bored. I'm bored with Ukraine. Let's push this button and Article 5 could be instituted. Come on, dude. Do you really think Do you really think Putin is that stupid? I think Putin's waiting for the damn world collapse to happen, and no one can afford Ukraine. I mean, there was one guy who was talking about something tonight, right? He was like, "Oh yeah, we need to do this, and we need to do that, and we need to do this," right? And I'm watching, and I'm learning, and I'm sitting around. I was watching, and this guy was talking about we're not going to have any arsenals left for 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 right. And he's like, we're not going to have anything. We're not going to have anything left in our arsenal. Yeah, that's true. But you know what? Not a damn thing we could do about it. The government gives up our stuff. We're just taxed. It's considered stealing. Yeah, but maybe they have a plan. Maybe they have a plan. Maybe these shitbirds think that if they get rid of the Peckerwoods in Congress and the House of Representatives, then they can put in whoever they want. You know, I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on, honestly. All I know is I look around and I say, doesn't make sense. I was reading the news today and I was like, what the fuck's going on in this damn world? People say, oh, I don't know, Rita. You know what's going on? No, I don't know what the fuck's going on. All I know is the shit storm's about to happen, and you birds need to basically be prepping. Give me 1 second, I'll be back soon. I just got to run to the restroom. That beverage I ate telling me to, it's probably that ramen. My stomach's gonna need more ramen because of the gluten. You know how it is. I ate a bowl of ramen tonight, and I'm gassy. So I can tell you I'm gassy and probably bloated. So I'm gonna need more water. So it's always gonna hold on. There we go. That felt good. Give me a second. So the other day I said to Chloe, "Where's my hams?" And she says, "Hams? Your hams in the freezer." I said, "No, my hams to drink. Hams to drink." Yeah. So let's go check and see if there's any what should we call pint glasses, because it's beer time maybe. It's Friday night, and Tildore's having a beer. Maybe I should, just because rants can be more entertaining when I've had a cold one in me. You know. Or I can have cold glass of water. The pint glass isn't washed. Is my pint glass washed? Nope, it's right here. Oh no, that's my schooner glass. And that's my water glass. There's my pint glass. There we go. Look at this, guys. Got my pint glass ready to roll. Guess it's going to be a Coors night. Coors and High Life. Body needs a little more water than needed because, frankly, the problem is I had some ramen. I didn't have the broth. I drained the broth out, just ate it as like a dry, And sometimes I just do it that way. You just put it in a strainer, put seasoning in and eat it. Oh man! And Chloe's like, I can't believe you didn't use the broth. Well, sometimes you don't need the broth. You see, the broth is where all the salt goes. And if you take away that, all you have is this small amount of dry packets with very little seasoning because of it, So I drain it off, throw it all together, and it was tasty. Some people say to me, "Well, how could you do it that way?" Because some people don't like broth. And once in a great while, you want to eat something that doesn't have the broth, Uh, so I'm like, okay, cool, So people are like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And they're like, you don't know what you're going to do. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do, So they're like, okie dokie, you don't know what you're going to do. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And they're like, you don't know what you're going to do. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And they're like, right on, you don't know what you're going to do. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And so I'm thinking, which one tonight? Do I want the Miller High Life to start with? Or do I want to drink the last Coors can and be like, Coors? Chloe likes Coors. Got that. She's like, I'm drinking Rocky Mountain spring water in my beer. It's a different, Beer is beer is beer. People say to me, why is beer is beer is beer? Because beer is beer is beer. It's beer is beer is beer, People say to me, that's cool. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool, isn't it? It's beer. And they're like, yeah, it's great. And I'm like, yeah, it is great. And they're like, yeah, it's great. And I'm like, yeah, it's great. And they're like, yeah, it's great. And I was like, yeah, it's great. And back and forth with, yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's great. And to me, I'm like, right on, right on, right on. But you know what? It's fun. And people say to me, Rita, how did you drink that? And it's like, I drink it because I can. And so that is what you do. So 23 minus 7, no, minus 8. So 17 to go. Not bad. I can do some tomorrow too, but is it beer time? Maybe. Is it beer time? Maybe. Is it beer time? Just maybe. So I asked a friend of mine, you watching me on the TV? And she said, yep. Tell those white hot. You and I are out from the. You and I are cut from the same loaf, my friend. You indicated you have a learning disability. I don't see it. You are smarter than hell, and I can tell you are well read up on many subjects, you old shitbird. I may be 44 years old, Teldor, but you know what? My children's hospital record says I have mild retardation, and I never graduated ninth grade. So to me, I'm educated. I'm a cut from the personal education, as my husband would say, personal education. Education, he always talked redneck time. Personal education. But I was learning disabled. There's people say, "Oh, Rita," one guy says, "If you can't learn fishing, then there was a couple of things I can never learn in being learning disabled. And that is how to tie a fucking tie. They give you this fishing thing, right? So Todor says, "Oh, I can't see it, right?" What if I told you that I have a hard time tying knots? Little knots for fishing. That is pain in the butt. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. My family, they're like, "Hey, you're too disabled, Rita." Yeah, whatever. Shit birds. Of course. It's course time. Then you got High Life. I'm putting my beers on the bottom so it's easier. Then you got the local beer. So, Tildor, I'm having a beer with you, my friend. You know why? Because I can. Spreadsheets, I can do them and drink at the same time. So, there we go. It's. Hey, Tildor, did you ever hear the story about Boon Boon? One day, I'm doing a live video at like midnight. Mama Fanny's with me. Zoe's not around. Chloe's with me as usual. Higgins is watching. And Higgins and Fanny are watching me. And Chloe says, "You gonna drink that?" I said, "Why? You want it?" "Oh, no, you can drink it." I said, "Yeah, why? It's my beer." Turns around, little shit pellet muncher decides to pop a loaf. What do? Left the fucking shit floating in my damn pint glass. I'm looking in there and there's a ball in there. And I was like, waste a perfectly good fucking beer, I tell you. You probably have never had a bunny shit in your beer before, but man, that's why you gotta be very careful with the brewski. You're like, "Hey, dude, don't drink it, don't poop in my beer," right? Beer tastes a lot better in a pint glass. I can't stand it in aluminum cans. For some reason, they don't taste right in aluminum cans. I don't know what it is about aluminum cans, but I just don't like the taste. You get it to air out, and then you turn around, and then you turn around, and you're like, "This tastes weird. This tastes really weird. This tastes really funky." And then eventually you realize it's the can. So you just take your beer. I like Coors. And you're like, "We're cut for him. I'm disabled." But you know what? I educate myself. So, I'm at like 4.5 hours out of 6 for the documentary, by the way. I'm telling you, the fucking stories are amazing. I mean, did you hear about the woman who's having her gas turned off, Tildor? Turns out the lady begged the guy to leave it on so they could cook the family meal, right? And the guy was in tears because they were so poor they ate the family dog. And it's like, poor dog was turned into food. My husband used to make jokes about Moppy as the emergency food source. I used to say, "No, he ain't. He's my doggy." And he's like, but we have to survive, Rita. And I'm like, poor little doggy, you know. You know, I'd rather starve than let Moppy get eaten. I love Moppy too much. I mean, literally, you know. But you know what? He's taken care of. He's got more food coming in. Of course, Amazon's like, we're taking too long. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You know. So, but you say I'm disabled. Well, yeah, I am actually. That's what the hospital says on disability. But still, there are certain things I can't understand. You know. But still, people say to me, "Oh, you're smarter than me." Yeah. Well, there's people that get genius IQs. I don't match a genius. Then again, people say to me, "Rita, you don't apply yourself yet." I don't. That's funny. I apply myself to many things. I could sit there and spend 300 hours researching a tricycle. Yeah. And then people sit there and say, you're bipolar. You spent 300 hours researching a camera. And I sit there and I say, well, it's got to be done somehow, Kimosabis, you know. Damn son of a bitch upstairs. Boom. Boom. Fucking dick. No offense. The guy upstairs is a fucking dick. Guy's a fucking twat waffle too, you know. Oh, I'm a former Marine. Really? I was asking the former manager here. The first one said he's fucking mental. He'll say anything, you know. It's like, dude, I don't care. I had this lady the other day come out, right? Come out. You know, the other day I was doing some outside. She's like, ow, I know. She's a nosy son of a bitch. She's like, we don't get along. So she looked at me and she said, ow, I don't see you any much of you at all. And I said, that's because I want to avoid people. I don't want to deal with you shit fucks. Who you calling a shit fuck? Anyone who fucking is too damn fucking nosy and won't leave me the fuck alone. Are you saying I'm a nosy son of a bitch? If the shoe fits? And you know, my family, they always laugh at me and they're like, you know, my family, right? I love my family dearly. And my family said to me once, Rita, can't be rude. I said, Sissy, you damn right I could be rude. I'm not rude to you because you're family. But I am rude to some of these shit fucks. Why? Because they're shit fucks. Those fucking shit fuck lazy son of a bitch nosy Parkers want to sit there and stick their nose in everyone's jive. All I want to do is get the fucking mail. Instead, I'm basically being swarmed, being like, oh, we thought you died. The other day, the sheriff was out here, right? Told her. I was telling this to a friend of mine. No, I'm not dead. The coroner would have declared me dead. Do I look like I'm dead? No, I'm in my house. I'm in my house and I want to be left the fuck alone. I'm a hermit. Well, aren't you unhappy being a hermit? No. Then I don't have to deal with people like you. Fucking twat knuckles. I mean, think of it. These little fucking twat waffles got to tell me what I need and don't need. I mean, come on. What the fuck is wrong with this fucking world? You see where I'm going? I mean, look at these son of a bitch pokies. They turn around and they're like, oh, I don't see much of you. That's because I don't want to be around people. You know, I made a joke with Pee Wee the other day. I said, I think the sweatshirt she got me was the wrong one. She's like, oh, I should have been the one with the you people because, frankly, I stay away from them. I'm like, that's as far as you can go, man. Now, certain people will come up to me and they'll hug me and they'll be like, how you doing? I'd be like, not bad. Saw my friend the other day. I was like, you wouldn't believe the shit I've been getting. You know, she's the same way. She doesn't believe in certain things. She's got these beliefs, right? And she's like, oh. And I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh. And I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh. And I said, yeah. She said, spill it. And I said, these fucking cocksucking morons. And she says, really? doesn't want to give me glasses till I get the clot shot. That's what it's going around. It's called the clot shot. She looked at me and she says, "Oh my fucking god, you gotta be kidding me." I said, "No, they want me to get the clot shot and the clot shot booster." And around, told them to take their damn business, cramming up with the sun don't shine. They said, "Aren't you rude?" I said, "Nope, you're just a dictating tyrant son of a bitch that ain't gonna get anywhere because I ain't fucking budging, you peckerwooded son of a bitches." They said, "Aren't you afraid you're gonna get the get sick?" I said, "No, I'm not really." "Well, why don't you?" "Because I already had every variant, so I don't give two shits." "Yeah, you mean, and you're still alive?" "Yep, because I avoided it. It's always been mild. I get a kit." "Oh, I had the coronavirus." "Okay, I'll just sit here and deal with it." Now I got like a runny nose, and it's like, oh, well, "Oh, don't come to us, your nose is running." "Nah, it's sinuses." "Oh, but you might have the corona." "Well, I already had tested myself. I got testing kits everywhere." "Well, don't come to me. I don't want it." "Oh, that's your fucking opinion, you fucking twat waffles." I mean, literally, can you believe that? They don't want to get the clot shot. They're telling me that I needed a fucking clot shot before they can give me glasses. So I said, "You know what? I'll just go to fucking America's Best or, that other one." And they're like, "Do you really think you're going to get there?" "Yeah, I called them up today. I need that." And they said, "Oh, okay. Call us when you get close to payday and we'll get you in." I was like, "Right on." They're like, "No problem." And I was like, "Right on." And they were like, "Great." And I was like, "Fuck you people. You ain't gonna tell me what I can and can't do. I don't believe in fucking masks." Which is another funny thing, is Chloe's mom's coming out in 8 days, right? A week from tomorrow. The funniest story is your old mom hasn't emailed me yet. And I'm thinking, 1 week of silence. Someone's basically got something undercover. And it ain't Chloe because Chloe's like, "Oh, yes, Why? Because these fucking twat waffles won't tell me what the hell's going on. Yeah. It's like that fucking one advocate of mine. I love her dearly. "Oh, we're gonna get you glasses. Oh, you're not shotted. Oh, we'll just get you a mattress. Oh, I don't think I really want you riding my car till you get a shot." What about the manager? "I'll delay the manager as long as possible. In the meantime, no mattress for you." So, more discrimination and bullshit from dictators, Tildor, that wants you to have the clot shot. I tell you, the clot shot fucking stuff. You are smarter than me. Okay, well, then explain to me, Tildor. How am I smarter than you, huh? I got family members that call me the insane crackpot. "Oh, I'm not going to worry about expending my energy for the pandemic. I'm not worried about this. If there is a food shortage, I'll just kill someone else to get their grub." Sorry. Something to that effect. I don't know if they were joking or not, but and to me, it's like, I don't give a shit. Okay, you don't come to my house try killing me for my bread. That's my bread. I gotta eat my bread. But I'm the black sheep of the family. I'm one of those that I don't conform to normal. All right, when they say, "You can't live and your name is clot shot," I ain't getting a clot shot. I'll give you a boot kick. A boot kick? Yeah, boot kick up your ass. You ain't telling me what I'm going to be doing, you son of a bitch, because I'm going to be telling you I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. They're like, they're like, they're like, let me recalibrate this, see which ones are which. 1, 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, after recalibrating, I did 13 tonight. That's good enough. I can do 10 tomorrow, or 5 tomorrow, or whatever. It just means I got to set up the schedule for next week, while having a beer with Tildor. Can you believe that shit, Tilly? I mean, literally clock shots. Okay, so, all right. So we're already set for next week? Yes, we are. So then, and then we're set for the week after that. So, looks we're not doing too bad. So I got to go over this week's wins and last week's wins. This week's wins is water, call dad, laundry cleaning YouTube, planner. I'm doing too. This week's wins. This week's wins. There we go. See, fill it in as I go. And I still have a beer to drink. I just love life. Anyways, can't believe those fucking dumb nuts. They're like, oh, well, am I smarter than you? How am I smarter than you? How you're like, oh, you're 5 steps ahead. Actually, I might be like 20 steps ahead. I got a planner set for every 15 minutes. I need to micromanage a little better. Let's see here. See? Planning next week already. Can you believe that? You guys get to see me sit there and plan next week. Yep. I guess I'll plan the week after that when I'm on So my heart's on fire, El Pooper. Yep. So apparently, our friend decided to take a walkie somewhere else. Walkie. Don't take the clot shot out. I wish there were people like you in the world. You're a good shit. You should be. I try my best. I really am. I mean, literally, I try and I am Tildor. I mean, I try to get these shitbirds to get prepped. I got people saying, oh, we're going to worry about World War III. And then you got other fuckers that say, oh, we're going to worry about nothing. And then you got these fuckers that say, oh, well, it's going to be a Republican world if they survive. I mean, you got all these things. That's why I don't talk about politics on my channel, because there's everyone's at a war. Oh, no, it's going to be a red wave. Where's the red wave? Oh, no, it's going to be a red wave in 2 years. And when 2 years happens, everything crashes, goes to Democrats because everyone wants their handouts. Oh, a new world deal where we got a new world deal. FDR returns. A new deal to help you in the 21st century. Oh, God. The only fear you have is fear itself. I wonder how many people survived without beer in the 20s. When was Prohibition resolved? 33, was it? I always can't remember that. I'd be like sitting there, be like, oh, yeah, gotta have my beer. Liquid bread. Liquid bread's beer and milk jerky is cheese. Milk jerky cheese. But still, our lovely friends tonight. It's I didn't do too bad. And I got my scanner on. I read the newspaper this week. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Oh, we don't update it every day. Well, that fucking sucks. And then so Chloe's like, why don't you order a new scanner for you? I'll tell you the secret of really why I haven't ordered a new scanner. This is a big shock to you all. Because the Rita wants them all. Higgins knows this. I want them all. I want a radio room where I have it all. But living on an island, the other day I had this guy. I had EMS come out like 3 times this week. So it's like, oh, EMS is now talking. This is great. Meanwhile, nothing. Because, they talk through the dispatch, so it's like EMS clicks in and, you got all these people. They're like, oh, all you got to do is hit a service search, and it'll go fire, police, EMS. Yeah, that's what you want. Me? I don't know. Wherever Tildor is in North Dakota, it'd be interesting to hear what his police scanner's got to say out there. Probably lives in a slow poke, North Dakota, where nothing's going on. My family's from Fort Ransom. Yep, someone was asking me about that the other day. We're from Fort Ransom. Fort Ransom. And our family's national cabin's a landmark out there. Yep. The Theodore P. Flatoom cabin is a national landmark. I can show you guys too. Screen share. Yep, you guys wouldn't believe it, but it's a national landmark, man. Yep, right here. Can we get a bigger picture of my family's cabin? My family. There we go. The Theodore P. Slatum landmark. Now, Tildor is probably cracking a beer going, what? Yep. Here it is, you shitbirds. This is my family's cabin. Isn't that nice? It's our one-room cabin in Fort Ransom, built in, I believe, 1857 or something like that. Richest landowners in North Dakota at the time, right there. The old family homestead's been still, it's over 100 years old, and it's on national landmarks. Can't go wrong with that, can you guys? I mean, think of that. That is our family's cabin. Yep. And some of you people sit there and say, oh, really? Yep. My last name may be different, but my family, Yep, that's the family's cabin, dude. Cheyenne River National Society. I've always thought it's cool to have a homestead in Fort National, the Slatum cabin. Slatum cabin, construction in 1879 by Norwegian immigrants. Yeah, here we go. We got a nice little cabin here. Let's look here. What is this? Fort Ransom State Park. Ah, cool. Let me see here. Hey, look at this. We got this family here. Oh, yeah. I got to read this to you. This is badass, dude. Okay, let's just look at this, okay? I'm going to show you the pictures. Okay, this is cool. Okay, let's just do this. Let's do this, peeps. Let's do this. You guys got to see this. Someone at Flickr posted this, so let's just post this. I want to show you guys this. All right, look at that. That is the family's homestead, right? Now, construction in 1879 by Norwegian immigrant Theodore Slatoom or Slatum. It was moved in 1945 to the Fort Ransom State Historical Site before moving back here to its original site in late 1990 along the Cheyenne River National Scenic Byway in northern Ransom County, North Dakota. Now, let's look at this one because this is badass. Look at this. Look at this. The snug log cabin was built in 1879 by Theodore Slatum, a Norwegian immigrant from austere beginnings. Slatoom became one of the most prosperous pioneers in Ransom County, eventually owning and farming 1,000 acres mortgage free. Oh, yeah. You guys want to hear more? Let's do more. Slatoon was born in Christiania, Norway in 1836, the oldest of 5 children. He learned the art of making barrel staves as a teenager, then spent 11 years in the Army. He immigrated to America, settling in Fillmore County, Minnesota in 1870. In 1879, Slatoon and his wife, Georgine, immigrated from Minnesota to Cheyenne River Valley, traveling by ox wagon with $40 to their name. They raised 9 children in the cabin. In 1945, the Slatoon cabin was moved to Fort Ransom Historical Site. It remained there for over 50 years before it moved back here to its original location. Wow. Is this the cabin still? Huh, that looks nice. That doesn't look like the family. What's this? The Preston Church. Lutherans? Okay, I can understand. Reverend, where's this at? Doesn't say where it's at. Oh, well, you know what? You guys got a little think. 1,000 acres. Say I told you. Farmers. Farmers by blood. So, anyone got any shit stories to throw at the Slatoons? Because frankly, we're from North Dakota, baby. My mama was born in 1943 in Fort Ransom, North Dakota. Every year, the family would have a family reunion, and it always had to revolve around the family cabin. That's one thing we can take pride in. As long as it doesn't burn down, even though it's a historical national landmark, it is what we call ours for everyone to enjoy. Yep. The granddad was a farmer, but grandma divorced him and sold the farm in North Dakota. So he went on to Spokane, apparently, and she went on to Ballard, Washington. Got remarried to a wealthy Grandpa Jay was wealthy, So, but you know how that is. But the family cabin is in North Dakota. You won't take my beer out of my cold dead hand. Yeah, well, yeah, freaking cool cabin. Yeah, I mean, that's my family's history right there. Now, my dad's side's Cherokee, German Cherokee or something. So, but my mom's side, all Norwegian, man. Anyways, I don't have to go into details about my family. But, I've always thought prepping at cabins and prepping and you can't have my dead cold beer from my dead seats. Can you believe that? I mean, Chloe's like, you want hot dogs? No, I don't want hot dogs. Do you want hot dogs? I'll have the hot dogs tomorrow. I eat hot dogs once a day. I'm hoping Sunday's meal is going to be better than hot dog is. Maybe I'll do ribs Sunday. Yeah, Chloe's got my phone, so I'd be like, hey, Chloe, where's my phone? Oh, I forgot about it again. You don't know what the fuck she's doing with my phone. You know. My heart's on fire. Elvira, 10 spreadsheets to go. We're on a roll now, man. I could sit back, crack a beer or two, and be like, you know what? I'm going to message someone. Oh, God. So 40 minutes later, right? My friend's doing some business, right? I won't give you guys any details. And yet I said, oh, did you fall in the... No, he says, holy yo, fuck, that's the connection, dude. We have a lot of similarities. How do we have a lot of similarities? You're not a farmer, are you? North Dakota drinking a beer? Has anyone ever heard the joke about the tax man and the farmer? This guy's sitting there, and the IRS man comes up, and he's looking at this farmer who has like 1,280 acres, and he's working his land, and he says, I'm here to inspect I'm an inspector. I need to inspect where your taxes go. And the guy says, okay. He looks around. He said, who's that lady? Oh, that's the maid. She keeps the house clean. She gets paid. Oh, that's great. That's great. Who's that lady next to the maid? Oh, that's the master of the house, the lady of the house. She gets money and she goes spends it weekly, and everything else. And then he says here, the owner and proprietor of the farm, all he ends up with is $25 a month. Does that then? Yeah, $25 a week. Invests it in a half gallon of bourbon. Why only a half gallon of bourbon? Because between the maid and the wife and all the expenses of the farm, this is what the farmer's left every time. So the farmer claims that on his taxes. Guy goes and looks over the books and says, oh my God. So you're paying the maid, you're paying the wife, you're paying the hand workers. And in the end, your take home is a bottle of whiskey a week. He says, yeah. You want to start? Nope. He goes back and he's like, oh yeah, the farmer's literally only making X amount of money a week. A bottle of bourbon, man, that'd be pretty bad. I would be like, look, I'm the farmer. I got the farm hands. They're doing good, but I ain't paying for a wife and I ain't paying for a maid. Because while the farm hands are doing their jobs, I'd be making the beds and cooking because that's what I would be doing. I'd be, fuck that. I'll save some money somehow. Yeah, that's the fucking point, The fucking point is, fucking spend money. You don't have to, Yeah. So you got to prep like your life depends on it, people. Article 5 of the NATO Treaty. That's what Tildor was saying the other day, today. Oh, yeah. Chloe's like, Ernie, where am I going to get your beer? No, I should get my bank balance to check it. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll have $20 left in my name. Beer run. I got plenty of food. That ramen hit the spot today. I mean, literally, I filled my belly up and I was like, and Chloe's like, I don't know how I can eat that crap. Simple. It's the simple things in life you got to enjoy. You just throw it in a pot and let it cook. And by the way, for you shitbirds out there thinking ramen's nasty, I'll give you a little tip on ramen. If you don't like ramen with broth, take the broth out. But if you like ramen with broth, cook up some hard-boiled eggs and throw it in after your ramen's fully heated. That hard-boiled egg will make all the difference. Now, if you take your broth, right, and then you make a broth, throw in a fried egg, maybe some leftover ham, a little leftover turkey. You got a little leftover chicken. You do that. I mean, there's so much you can do with ramen, And ramen is one of my favorite staples. I mean, literally, I remember my cousin calls it ramen. I like ramen, but the truth is you gotta fucking think about your foods, literally, because frankly, ramen is a staple. I mean, look, I got I'm gonna move this fucking pie pan. Little shit bird won't fucking do. Let me show you my ramen supply, right? So once every 3 or 4 months, I restock with about 10 or 12 cases of ramen, right? One of my prep tools was right here. See, a lot of people would basically die living on ramen alone. But you know what? I like pecan chicken. Now, in my entryway, I got a box of spicy pecan, real spicy stuff, real Korean ramen, right? Then I live on this creamy chicken. So if you see, I got ramen galore, but I have ramen, I have beans, I have rice, I have teriyaki, I have soy sauce. I got everything a growing girl needs. Besides, in a prepping situation, You can rotate ramen one night, rice one night, beans one night, ramen one night, beans one night, mac and cheese 3 nights. And if it's one of those deal, you can turn around and you can literally live on mac and cheese with a side order of Spam. A side order. A side order of Spam. Sorry, peeps. And that generic Spam's really good too, you know. So the other day I was talking to someone, right? Friend of mine, you know, great people I have around me, all positive. And they're like, so my friend messages chat, but I'm live still. Do I need to give up my live to, you know, I mean, tonight's Friday night. I mean, come on. I mean, yeah, I mean, literally, I don't want to give up live. 1 hour, 52 minutes, 10 spreadsheets to go. I'm about to refill my beer glass, and I got someone chat. I took a nap. I talked to people. I went outside. I mean, come on, man. There's got more to life than this. It's hanging out with my homies and have a beer or two. Oh, there's a little drop of sure, is it? Look at that. Always rinse your glass, peeps. Get rid of the foam. By the way, before anyone asks, yes, this is a Seahawks glass. Got it free, so I was like, you know what? Even though it's a Sea Chickens glass, I'm still supporting my local town. It's Milla time. Oh, God. That ain't kind of funny. I really think Coors has a great taste. I mean, Coors has got that wonky flavor. Same with Bush's. I wonder if Bush and Coors uses almost the same formula with spring water because most beers, you know, don't taste like Coors. And I need 400 cases of Coors. And the snowman, the AKA, the snowman, Tildor is going to go get 400. Breaker, Tildor, you're going to be driving there while I'm on your back door watching Smokey's over. Hello, Tildor. This is Sheriff. Justice. That son of a bitch trying to cake 400 cases of Coors. What was that? You know, I'm Sheriff Buford T. Justice. Smoke him if you got him. I'll smoke you if I got you. Just like you stood up, Junior. You stood up, Junior, you son of a bitch. Oh, God, love that movie. Is that movie for free or do I have to rent it again? Love that movie. That movie makes me laugh. It makes me think about buying a CB radio setup and seeing how far I can go on this island, you know? Zoe's not a SOB. Hey, Zoe, what's up? See you done with your reading finally. Yeah, I was going to have beer with Tildor. Tildor is talking about farming, you know. You missed the whole family cabin thing. You know, I could show you if you wish. You don't know this, but our family cabin is on Flickr. Yep, it's on Flickr. Check this out. Nope, that's the Dio say something. I want the fucking pictures, the good pics. This one. Here we go. Check this out, Zoe. Zoe's like, what am I looking at now, you shit birds? Simple. This. Let me show you this. There you go, Zoe. That is our family cabin in North Dakota, built in 1879. Ordering shitbird food. Writing, not reading. See, look at this. Built in 1879 with a family of 9 people, the Sladen family. I heard Mom said something about Olaf died there, you know. His wife Georgine immigrated from Minnesota by ox wagon. You know, they named 9 children in this cabin. It was a one-room cabin, apparently. They had 1,000-acre mortgage free. Fort Ransom remained there 50 years. That's the family caboon. You know, seems pretty cool, man. Yeah. So, I don't want to see this Photoshop. I want to see the fucking cabin. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that cool? North Dakota, man. I think that's cool. That is like found this on Flickr, so I guess this guy gets a little hit or two. But you know what? Family cabin looks pretty damn good, I tell you. 18, yeah, 1,000-acre farm. You know what? I work the farm. You can churn the butter, Zoe. I'm churning the butter while Rita's milking the cows. Actually, I will let Zoe turn the butter in, milk the cows. breaker, shitbirds, boss. Just cracked number 6. You know, my uncle was a trucker. You sure he ain't my cousin playing his Tildor? Yeah, a lot of similarities, shitbirds. He always called people shitbirds. Well, now you mention it, could be Core Bob. But why would Core Bob want to be a dick? Nah, you ain't Corey. When we say dick, we mean why would Corey do this to me, you know? Don't like Highlight. It's beer, but it doesn't taste as good as Coors. It tastes like beer, but the champagne of beer. So he's like, you can only have 2 beers, sweetie. 2 beers, and then you gotta stop. I let Boon Boon out earlier. It was running around the floor for like 20 minutes. I feel like cooking. I feel like cooking tonight. Party in the boonies with the A-team. You know, face woman. When you go and get me my cigars, then we can let you drive BA's van and we can go and find some entertainment. Maybe we'll end up somewhere we're not supposed to be. So the other day, we were talking about the fall of the American Empire, and she said, someone said something about, what are we gonna do? About something or other. And I was like, you know what? I was like, first of all, it's my van. I won the lotto. Face woman, howling, mad Clodoc. I love it when a plan comes together. What are you gonna cook me, baby? Because I'm in the mood for Italian. Italiano all the way. And I don't want hot dogs. Making pizza. Oh, doggy's always making me pizza. I'll bring the van. We'll go grab a pizza to go. I want a square pizza, Italian sausage all the way around, baby. At least 3 cheeses, 5 cheeses preferred. We'll have a ball. Because I am Lieutenant Colonel R.L. Smith, commander of the A team, drinking a beer with you tonight. And school is still in session. Friday night, it's party time. So, while we're talking about you preppers, so let me just tell you the story for you preppers out there that just tuned in. Article 5 is what they're hoping Russia will get pissed and attack a NATO nation, which would start World War III. But everyone's counting on it, and Putin's waiting for the government not to raise the debt ceiling. So then we send our armaments and our weapons to those shitbirds in Ukraine. But I think I've answered that right. In a van down by the river, yes, square meat pizza making pizza. Keep on rocking the free world. She's always like, oh, it is, really, at this time of night? I'm surprised. You got a pizza recipe? Maybe you want to send Chloe one so she made me a pizza. The other day I asked her, oh, you're going to town, pick up a little season. Not gonna do it. But I like square pizza. Square pizza is like the unnormal pizza. Why don't you just get a calzone? Well, I don't want a calzone. I want a square pizza. The difference between calzones and square pizzas is a pizza is square. It grew up. What's Zoe's book about? I don't know what it is. I think Zoe's book's about the fall of the Roman Empire. I don't know. She never told me. It's a hush hush secret. Yeah. This. Germany disagrees with the U.S. about tanks. I don't care. Give them tanks. Don't give them tanks. I don't give a shit. Mm. Look at this crap. There's no new news. Yep, no news. All these fucking people worry about this and that. I think they're truly hiding something, the damn government. Yes. I'm going to be starting to write a book in between my prepping. It's called The Start of the Fall of the American Empire by me, Lieutenant Colonel R.L. Smith, with Face Woman, Clodoc, and B.A. Teldor Baracus. It's going to talk about how we went from prosperous nation of freeloading credit users to the downfall of the stock market and the second Great Depression 9.0, which left millions and millions of people hungry and dead. What do you guys think so far? Teldor is probably posting a comment about, what the fuck? Yep. I've been told to write a book about it, dude. So I'm starting my draft. So there you go, man. Maybe I can get Zoe to, after her book's published, to have her cast it for me, type it up for me. That'd be cool. I would love to have that casted up, it'd be way to go, but still. Zoe's like, what? No. I'm gonna check my channel real quick. I don't want hot dogs tonight for dinner. I'm like, why do I want hot dogs for dinner tonight? Anyways, great idea. Yeah, I mean, literally, Zoe's going to be part of this plan too. I mean, think of it. Face Woman, she knows exactly what's happening. I mean, look at it. We got so many ideas, right? But the truth is, we want a full account. We want a count, even if it includes complete bloodshed of people killing others for their groceries. We want a complete account. So then people can sit there and say, I'm not going to America. They're a bunch of fucking axe-throwing heathens that want to kill you for bread. Yep, that's the truth, man. I mean, think about it. My book, Fall of the American Empire. We were talking about that earlier today. Zoe and I were talking, and I said, the fall of the U.S. empire is coming. I mean, literally, this country can't even get on its feet. I mean, we've expelled all our energy. The only thing we got is this. And then I literally sat down and I did some research. And the research said, the reason we're not growing grain anymore is soy is more, you can make more money on soy than you can grow anything else. Yep, I'm going to do a full account, preppers and all, So for Zoe, you just tuned in. Let me tell you all about the Yo. Well said, boss. Amen. Something's going down, my friends. Hospitals are preparing for a catastrophic event. Preparedness, grids are bird from Atari. I told you time and time again, Tildor. I play the Nintendo Switch. Do I need to play my Switch in front of you? White honky. Okay, so Zoe said earlier, she didn't say it in these terms, but she says, Z is working, right? But I changed it to tell those white honky jive so that the white honky shit bird jives. I'm working. White honky jive. We were talking about being there, okay? White honky jive. Tell the lovely Co to take a break and novel and have some fun. Yeah, well, she's here now. That's okay. I'm belching up beer, you shitbird. Well, I'm not belching up that much beer. I have a crossbow that blows the balls off a charging rhino at 40 paces. Amen. I have a funny suspicion that the lovely Zoe's a Democrat. Shitbirds rock. Well, guess what? Democrats, Republicans, I don't care. We don't talk about politics on this channel. We're not going to even dive into Zoe's life. That's her business, not mine. You and I are cut from the same loaf, my friend. You indicated that you're learning disability. I don't see it. You're smarter than hell, and I can tell as well as you read up on many subjects. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm educating myself on things that matter, and people need to realize that you are smarter than me. How is that? My cousin's smarter than me, supposedly. He believes the Second Amendment shall not be infringed, but he also thinks, well, we won't go into what he believes in. He doesn't believe that the Civil War or I think he believed there was a red wave, and there was no red wave. God said, no red wave for you shitbirds. Don't take the clot shot, boss. I wish there were people like you in the world. You're a good shit. Well, I try to be, but some people think I'm a freeloading shit. By the way, Tildor, since you're commenting, I'm gonna make a joke tonight. I've given you my email address. I've given you my prepper's email address. I've given you everything. Since you were talking about gift cards, why don't you throw me a bone or two or three? I don't get paid enough for these videos. Plus the fact that you're talking about throwing gift cards to these people to move their ass. Well, I'll take one or two or three or four. The more gift cards I get, I'll put it towards a new scanner. You won't take my beer out of my dead cold hands. Well, guess what? I'm not going to touch your beer. Freaking cool cabin. Yep, that's the family cabin. Holy, oh fuck, that's the connection, dude. We have a lot similar. Why, you're a farmer, Tildor? Are you farmer Tildor? I love ramen. So does a lot of people. Breaker, shitbirds, boss. Just cracked number 6. I cracked number 2. And what's Zoe book about? I have no fucking clue what Zoe's book's about, homie. I really don't, man. But you know what? I don't care because Zoe will tell me when it's published and ready to go. Why do you guys call me White Hockey Jive? White Honky Jive. We were doing a skit from being there. White Honky Jive. Start with the timeline of events. TGIF, shitbirds. Throw a bone. Yeah, I mean, don't you agree, Zoe? I mean, you agree, right? I should get some gift cards. I mean, I'm here every day telling you shitbirds. The prep, I might as well get paid something. I mean, the beer ain't cheap, I got to go down to the store and buy some beer. Literally, I could probably ring the bell and be like, "Oh, Chloe, go give me a 6-pack of Coors." Which reminds me, I should bring it and be like, "Oh, Zoe, where's my phone so I can check my balance?" Oh, God, we're having a good night, aren't we, guys? Just a little fun. White honky jive. Being there. Dude. Oh, is there a scene? I gotta look for it. What? Being there, the white honky jive scene. I gotta look for it. Tell that white honky jive. Is there? So he's like taught the other day. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, Raphael. Here it is. Raphael. Okay. Oh, that is fucking funny. Oh, I love that too. Oh, we all have a sense of humor somehow, you know. Throw a bone. Yeah, but I just thought I'd be funny, say, hey, gift cards galore. I mean, you're offering to send it to these preppers that need to light a fire on their ass. I've been telling them to light the fire on their ass for a while, boss. Just thought I'd throw it out there for Friday night. Beer costs money, ramen costs money, everything costs money. I don't mind a little greasy of the palms. Oh. The only time I'm gonna say something, guys, it's just being funny anyways. I know it's not gonna happen. I don't get that lucky. Mm. Oh yeah. I'm almost out of high life. Then I'm down to stout. By the time I get my third one in me, I'll probably be wanting to take a snooze anyways. Or talk to a friend of mine from New York on Discord. Oh yeah. Ask Chloe about dip. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be like, you got my phone. You either call your mama or you basically give me my phone so I can check my balance. Little Miss Clodoc, who's basically being. What if you gain the whole world of gift cards in the end you lose your own soul? Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna lose my soul because I don't got enough gift cards. Yep. So there you go. Zoe and I were just talking about gift cards the other day. So yeah, Zoe. Yep. Mm. Mm-hmm. Damn it, didn't want that. Mm. Mm-hmm. So I was Googling something, right? And I was thinking about a new scanner. And then Tildor had to post a comment about what if you gain the whole world of gift cards and in the end you lose your soul? Well, little dude, you don't need to quote Matthew 16:26, okay? For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and forfeits his soul? Or what shall a man give in return for his soul? Well, I'm already doing everything I can. So, I just figured, a little extra food in my belly wouldn't be too bad with gift cards. But you know what? So what do you think, Zoe? You got something to say? Apparently, gift cards. What if I. You see what Tildor said about gift cards, Zoe? He was quoting Matthew 16:26. You know, what if you gain the whole world of gift cards and in the end you lose your own soul? You must be religion, Tildor, because you're quoting Matthew 16:26. They use that scripture all the time in my favorite movie, Nixon. So I just want to say, what do you think? Hmm. Zoe's cooking up. You can make a bacon cheeseburger pizza, Zoe. Little bacon, a little cheddar cheese, little hamburger, throw it on a pizza. You know, Domino's used to make the best bacon cheddar cheeseburger pizza, but they canceled it. Remember one time, Chloe's in a mental hospital. She calls me, Rita, what are you doing? Drinking whiskey. Why are you drinking whiskey? Because I'm happy you're in a hospital. What's that? I'll be right with you, Chloe. Yeah, ma'am. Just signed the payment. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, Brandon, thank you. What do you want it? Wings. Boneless wings. And a bacon cheddar cheeseburger pizza. Philly cheesesteak pizza. Philly cheesesteak pizza? I said, yeah. And a chicken ranch pizza. So I was sitting there. You got do that. I'm like, dude, you're in a hospital. I got pizza delivered. All I need to do is stagger out, let Moppy take a shit and a piss, come back in and eat more pizza. So Sister Shelly and I would be sitting there like, oh yeah, life is great. And I'm like, yeah, that little shit bird's in a mental hospital. I'm telling you, great time. Well, then Dildor has to say something about, Matthew 16:26. You're religious, Tildor, because I know a lot of scriptures. How about John 3:16, 5:24, or 6:47? It's all you truly need to believe to be going to heaven. Hold on. Now I'm belching up beer. Yep. Greasy Palms get burgers for next Tuesday. Yeah, well, I need to go and talk to that white honky Chloe and ask that white honky, where's my phone? It's funny, my family, yeah. Isn't it funny? My family won't even message me to check in on me. They're like, how are you doing? Oh, you're fine. Okay, cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see, do we got any emails? What if you gain the whole world of gift cards and then you lose your soul? Well, God's got my soul, so technically I'm not worried about it. But you know what? The thing is I thought I'd ask, just be funny. I mean, after all, it's... you tell me, Tildor, what am I doing here anyways, huh? Besides drinking beer tonight, huh? Tell me truly, what am I supposed to be doing? I got freaking Pee Wee, who's an awesome person. She's a prepper. Fanny, who's... God help, she's doing okay. Higgins, who's not messaged me once. I wonder if I should call Higgs up and be like, hey man, what are you doing? I was sleeping. I'm so clogged up. Maybe you got the coronavirus finally. I got the coronavirus. It's bound to happen, dude. We all get it one way or another. Maybe it's Higgs' time. Maybe it's like, dearly beloved, we're gathered here to pay our final respects to Higgins, who died of the coronavirus. All right, let me rinse my glass, take a leak, fill it up again. Talk to Chloe about my phone for a second, anyways. Zoe, I want to tell you something, honey. While we're talking, right? Maybe I will exit this video tonight and talk to you. I got a few things that might be entertaining to discuss. Hey, what's up, Ragnar? Yeah, my phone. Oh well. So that what honky Chloe is. I went in to ask my phone, and she's like, "Oh, I gotta call my mom." What for? Higgins the light year Buzz up beer Buzz Light beer. Here, let's just put it this way. Hold on, let's just be funny. I actually was just checking in on him. You know, I could do that real quick. Let's see. He's cool though. I said, "Are you live, Kimosabi?" That I do worry about my moderators. Okay, I have a heart of gold. Higgins equals Buzz Light beer. Laughing my ass off. Higgins light year Buzz. No. Higgins ain't part of the team. You see, you got to have someone that can drive the van, face woman. And since I'm the colonel, that leaves Clodock, who doesn't know how to fly. Always, You guys have not been very white. I never called you a brown-nosing son of a bitch, you see. You're not a brown-nosing son of a bitch. I've defended you, and I've never called you a white honky. I called Chloe a white honky a minute ago because I need my phone. You see. So then, Zoe's, C-Doc drives, C-Doc drives, C-Doc drives, C-Doc drives. So apparently Tildor says, Zoe, what if you guys have not been very nice to me lately? Call me. I never called you a white honky. Never have called you a troll. I said that people are saying this and I've defended you. So there you go. Brown-nosing, backwards farmer. I never called you a backwards farmer. That's what you said one night. You said blah, blah, blah. You want me to go through your comments? I can tell you that. Lord, forgive them for the... Look, the point is, you said it yourself. You said it. You said it in your comments. Blah, blah, blah. You said blah, blah, blah. See? You said... blah, blah, blah. Interesting. Lover, brown... a lot of people call me the brown-nosing bandit. Never said anything about you being a brown-nosing bandit. Never have and never will. Another one you said was, it's the land of milk and honey. Blah, blah, blah. Well, the party's over. Or, I'm a brown-nosing son. Said it once. The Egyptian. Call me a brown-nosing troll backward bastard. I don't give... What the fuck? There we go. I've never said it once. Backdoor farmer and American Gothic, like Buzz Light beer in the back. Backdoor farmer and American Gothic. I never said that, Zoe. I'm not saying anything. I'm not going to say anything negative towards my friends. I said Higgins. We're joking about Higgins. Buzz Light beer. Yeah. Otherwise, Higgins is, unless Higgins equals Tildor, and we don't know this. Then again, then why would Higgins want to be Tildor? Take it up the kisser with a pitchfork, or is that a trident? I mean, come on, I don't know. I need to get my phone anyway. But look, I'm not mean to people. Good to be sober. Yes, it is good to be sober. You know what, Zoe? I don't need to be sober. I'm not violent. My thing is I'll talk to you in a bit once I get my phone. I need to refill my beer glass. Anyways, I better pour my beer. She finally got a hold of dear old mom, it seems. I gotta wait. I was hoping for a. It's always like, yeah, you don't need any more beer. Yeah, okay. I remember once Cousin Dinky poured me a glass of Steel Reserve. Oh, God, I thought I was going to die. That stuff was nasty as shit. Nastiest beer in the world, I tell you. Good to be sober. Yes, good to be sober. You know, I'm getting bored here anyway, so the comments are petering out. I'm not mean to anyone. That's the thing. You want mean? I'll tell you who is mean. Okay, I could be the meanest asshole in the world, but I'm never mean to my things. You know why I'm not mean to people? Because I like his attitude. But at the same time, I'm not mean because you don't see me being mean. The only one that's mean is, look at Zoe, right? We're talking about Higgins. You're not Higgins, Tildor. You're Tildor. Higgins is. Higgins would be the only one complaining about me. What do you mean, really? Making a joke about Buzz Lightyear? Come on. Otherwise. Hold on a sec. Oh, my beer glass is over there. Better get it. Anyways, gotta wait for my phone still. Am I sober? Yes, I am. Am I mean? No, I'm not. I'm not out of being bone in my body tonight. That's the truth. Never attacked Tildor, never have. Higgins, on the other hand, we all joked about light beer. Buzz Light Beer. Buzz Light Beer. Rita and Zoe, I'm not mean to you. Never have been mean to you. Zoe's not been mean to you. What did Zoe say to you, Tildor? Zoe has not said anything to you, Tildor, about being mean. Have you been mean to him, Zoe? I don't see you being mean. Higgins equals plus Buzz Lightyear. We're just our equals. I forgot to put the equal sign. But you know what? It's just a joke, okay? We all have a little sense of humor from time to time. I talked to Zoe about pretty much useless crap, Walk like an Egyptian, doo-dee-doo, doo-dee-doo. Ugh. Good to be sober. Buzz Light beer in the book, backdoor farmer. No. He's just a human being like us. I mean, look, he's got. We all are a family of preppers. And besides, yep, it's good to be sober. I said, hold on, let me try this again. All right, to be funny. Higgins equals Buzz Light beer. I haven't heard from Higgins in a few days. That stinks. That bothers me, Worries me to death. I like Higgins's, I sent him a message saying, hey, look, my scanner's working. Fortunately, $9. No answer for anyone else. Fact of the matter, I love both you and Zoe. I'm not mean to you. That's the thing. Quit basically assuming I'm mean to you. I'm not mean to you. I've never said one mean thing today. I said, look, you're quoting Matthew 16:26, fine and dandy. But thing is Higgins ain't around, so besides that, she doesn't get my phone. I'll basically be checking out dip pricing and then I gotta go check on Moppy. Might be being abused. Mop out. Dino. Oh God. Oh, your mom likes dogs. Is that what you're saying? Shut up, you little beagle. Yeah, Beagle, no. His name is Moppy Beagle. Beagle, no. He's a shaggy little beagle. The shaggy beagle that could. I love Moppy too. Look, you're not Chloe's mom, Tildor, okay? That's where we draw the line. Chloe was on the phone to her mom. Chloe was asking a question. I needed my phone so I could make a phone call to the bank. I let the bank email me so I could check my bank balance. Chloe was calling to ask about her present. Her mom said, I'll get to it at payday. I was laughing my ass off because, it's like her mom hasn't emailed me. You know what's mean? I've not said anything mean to you tonight, Tildor. And yet your old mom has to turn around and be like, I was like, can I basically leave you to your mom? And Chloe's like, I'll ask about it, but she wants to meet Moppy. So I'm waiting for my text for the bank. See? Because things cost money. And we will run out sooner or later if we keep spending money on stuff we don't need. And with that scanner, that'll save me a ton of money. So, let's see. How much am I short? Oh, I'm not doing too bad right now. That's not bad. Might be able to get a 6-pack of brewskis. 6-pack of brewskis. Zoe's going to probably be like, what do you mean 6-pack of brewskis? Well, let's see. I got $7 for Prime. And then some son of a bitch spent $2.19 at King's. What did I buy at King's for $2? Oh, okay. See? Son of a bitch told me the truth. I can't sit there and say, what did someone hack into my account for $2? Yeah, buns. See? It must be on sale this week.
Yeah, they are.
They are on sale. Sale. I could use a beer. Yeah, Chloe could use a brewski too.
Let's get some beer then.
Hold on.
They have since they don't have small cherry available at Bill Source close tonight. There is King's that has tobacco too. So whenever I get a big store, I can get it at King's.
So Higgins emailed me and says something about going through 470.
So you get your tobacco. We just go to King's.
So he's been reading all day a Social Security file. He has.
And then when I get home, I want to get up for food bank because this will be the last food bank until February 1st for me.
Yeah, well, you know what's rude in this fucking world? I'm always nice to everyone. I'm not rude to anyone. I'm not mean to Higgins. I'm not rude to Tildor. Chloe's mom's rude. She's like, oh yeah, so anyway, blah, 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 blah. And I'm sitting there going, hey, Chloe, you checked in with her because you're worried about your birthday present, but you're also checked in with her on, can I skip it? Oh, well, my mom wants to meet Moppy. She wants to meet Moppy, so I got to drag him along in his little service coat because she's never seen a trained Shih Tzu. And don't even give me any lip, Moppy, about being a Lhasa.
Why am a Lhasa?
Here, let's just change that. You're now a trained, not a Lhasa or a Shih Tzu. You're a Havanese.
I'm not having.
Hey, man, I'm from Cuba. Pass the beer. I want some Corona.
I'm gonna have a Otso.
You know, the vet once told me, Quincy, she thought he was Havanese from that Havanese breed.
He could be a new breed, the Moppy dog breed.
Anyways, the point being, look at that, lost like what, 4 viewers. Anyways, Chloe's like, I can get you some chippies. Anyways, I was like, I want my dippy. I gotta make a phone call anyway. So, you know, I gotta finish this beer. There's only 2 left in the fridge. By the way, did you ever find out who sells hams? It's not Pam's, it's Hams.
The little store used to sell it. They don't have it anymore.
I'm trying to make a fun joke here. It's not Pam's, it's Hams.
I'll check King's.
So, let me finish. It's not Spams, it's Hams. See, I could do this because Chloe understands me. You see, when Chloe knows that, Chloe needs to realize I'm not being mean to her. What I'm being mean is, what the fuck? She's always, it's not bacon, it's ham. It's ham. It's ham.
It was a meme with Canadian bacon and Paycheck Sub saying it's ham.
Yeah, aren't they? Didn't they change their name to like shit fuck Bobcat?
Serotonin.
I'm sorry, but that is the stupidest fucking name for a man in a dress. It's ham. It's ham. It's ham. It's ham. Or it's ma'am.
Everyone calls it Superman.
I'm not gonna give that ugly bastard. You know, there's too many trannies coming out in this day and age. That's the true point, you know.
There are way too many of them. The stuff I've seen.
Anyways, Brother Higgins emailed me. He said something about he is reading 476 pages of why he was denied for DI. I'm not going to get into it. I told him to fill me in. Maybe he could call me. But anyways, I got my phone. Chloe's going to probably take it. Actually, I got Poppy calling me in at 1 hour, 10 minutes. So Chloe's going to run down for King's Close. You might want to get it done soon. I, of course, want to get done before someone sleeps. I need to find a recipe so Chloe can start making real pizzas in square format. I won't eat a round pizza. I hate round pizzas. I like square pizzas.
All I need is a square pan.
All I need is a square pan. In the Great Depression, we're going to talk about how to make pizza.
I don't talk like that. But here's the thing: I can make your square pizza with a square pan.
I'll tell you what's really gonna suck during the fucking Great Depression when it comes again. There's gonna be a lot of masculinized trannies out there that's not gonna get hormones because the pharmacy is not gonna be getting. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm hot." Go brick shit house like Chloe's dad.
Well, I had my surgery, so I won't get testosterone.
Even so, you can still get testosterone from having a prostate. So he'll be like,
"Doctor, you gotta remove my prostate before depression kicks in."
In 6 months, they don't remove prostates unless you have cancer.
So he tries to get prostate cancer. How could I get prostate cancer?
If he gets prostate cancer and he doesn't know, he's good as toast. I mean, literally, these trannies, they don't want to accept that they're a man.
He'd be like at South Park, Stan's dad trying to get cancer, so he'd get a medical card to buy medicinal marijuana. And he actually put his balls in the microwave, got testicular cancer, so he could smoke pot. He was like, I need to find ways to get cancer so I could go buy medicinal marijuana for this concert, so I get high during a concert and really have the best effing time.
Okay, send Higgins an email.
And then when his balls were big for cancer, it's like, score! It's like, yes, I got my card. Hey, I'm smoking marijuana. Want to smoke? Oh, you can't. You don't have a medical card. That shows like most of the men in South Park ended up getting testicular cancer so they could smoke pot. And they're bouncing on their balls like little bouncy balls.
So, Brother Higgins emails me and says, is this normal? Well, I don't know. I can't read any of it. That's the thing. I can't even make out the words. I can make out procedures, but I can't even read anything. It's like it's all blurred. Going where? Taking the phone?
Yeah, I'll go to King's, get your tobacco and alcohol, and I'll come back.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, right. You're always mean to me. Getting incoming email. Look who it thinks people work on TGI. I should be getting paid gift cards for being Friday. Look, tell you what I'm planning to do. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here soon because I got a date with a beautiful, what is it, blonde? Maybe she's brunette. Maybe she's a redhead. I bet she could choose any color she wants for me and have a date with her tonight and to shoot the shit about anything I want. Because apparently everyone thinks I'm mean to everyone else. In the meantime, the problem is I'm not mean to anyone. What I think is I love all people. Of course, Chloe's mom's another story. I said I loved her dearly as a extended family member, and she didn't email me. She's like, oh, really? Fortunately, you see how it goes. So I'm going to log off soon because I want to basically speak to while enjoying beer gift cards. Yeah, exactly. See, I mean, did you see the comment jokingly? Matthew 16:26. Let me quote you this, right? Matthew 16:26. So someone quoted me that. I can gain the whole world of gift cards but lose my soul. Well, how about you gain the entire world of beer and you lose your soul? It's the same thing, dude. It doesn't work. You're a shit son. You know what? You're a son of a bitch. You know that? You're a son of a bitch. Look at that. See that? See right there on the wall there? My scanner's plugged in right there. It's plugged in and it's been chirping. There you go. See? Power adapter's working, turd nugget. And there you go. Grubbing food and shower. Oh, so now you're leaving me. See how it is? Who's one being mean to me? I'm going to grub and shower. Later, Gator. Yeah. Well, what about me wanting to talk to someone, huh? I mean, come on, dude. What am I supposed to do? I don't want to be here any longer. I would rather be talking to Zoe. Instead, Zoe's bailing on me. See how I feel? That makes me feel dirty. Yeah. Now I feel like I'm basically being abandoned. Imagine I'm drinking cheap beer too, man. Rita's bankrolling cash like the World Bank. I don't know. I asked for gift cards as a joke. I know I'm not going to get it. Think about it. Look at Piper. He disappeared. Zoe gave me a gift card once. Yet my beautiful Zoe disappeared because she's, I guess I don't count. And Zoe's leaving. Let's see. I, on the other hand, am very unhappy right now. You see, I'd rather be talking to Zoe instead of, you know. Here is your chirping bird, turd bird. It's not a turd bird in an hour. So I gotta wait for Zoe for an hour. See this? Time Zoe gets back, I'm gonna be in bed sleeping soundly because I drank too much beer. You see? I'm gonna go tinkle because I can. Me, man. What's right? What's wrong with that? I don't have chips and I don't have snacks and I'm tired as hell. I need change on over to. And she has Chloe to get you something out of it. Yeah, she gets back changed by the way. Maybe I'll go put in a documentary. I don't really want to be online anymore. Friday night is getting boring. Some bitch took my fucking phone. But you need her to take the phone. Say pick up the beer. Tomorrow's hot dogs and then Sunday's gonna be hot dogs. And Monday will be ribs. Tomorrow is food bank day, so I'll be a blessing by itself. Huge. You never check the box for cheese. I gotta go with her and be like, hey, Chloe, don't forget the cheese. Don't forget the cheese. Do. Bye, and you dipshit. How about eternal flames? I don't know, Moppy. What do you want to watch tonight, son? I don't know. Something long and boring. I don't know. Grabbing food in the shower, woohoo, we have a chirper. I guess I don't count. Here's your chirping bird turd. Slow down on hooch. See, there she goes. The wifey has spoken. Slow down on hooch. Look, I got 2 beers in the fridge. I don't want any more. My main thing is I don't care. I'm going to basically probably pass out anyways. This is beer 3. I, on the other hand, got my scanner going. And frankly, I don't know what I'm thinking. See? You see, Tildor, let me make a joke with you. I even get the Zoe, who's the high and mighty Zoe, being funny, of course, who thinks of me as a wifey and says, slow down on the hooch. You got to speak wife to learn that. She's like, no more booze for you. That's her word of no more booze. Mm-hmm. So, because of it, I'm going to sit here for a couple minutes and say, that's a code word for slow down on the growth. Has she been guzzling hooch? I had 3 beers, Higgins. 3s. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something I don't usually do, okay? I'm going to turn on Google Voice. I'm going to get out of here. You guys had almost 3-hour entertainment fest with me. I'm going to tell Higgins to answer his phone. Reason for it is I want to hear from Higgins directly. What the fuck is going on? Like a brother, I guide him to a point. And to find out what the fuck is going on with this Social Security thing. I can't read it, so he's going to have to explain it to me. So, if it takes me 30 minutes while Chloe's on, that's fine. Because frankly, I'm tired of fucking being on YouTube. My time to be with something else. It's time for me to understand what the hell's going on with this whole Higgins thing. Maybe I can get a bag of chips while I'm at it. So, because Zoe's talking wife, side down on the hooch, I'm going to talk to Higgins for a while, okay? Because all of you guys are being mean to me. And I feel like I'm being mean. Yep. You see, I, for one, feel like I'm being mean, okay? I feel like I'm being mean, right? Yeah. You see, now we all make jokes, but I got to be for Higgins right now. So Higgins is very important to me, I can't read what he's sending me, so I better call him directly. So I'm going to log off, and I'm not going to answer anyone's comments, And by the way, the last comment I got from Tildor was about gift cards. It doesn't make me happy. What makes me happy is I need to help Higgins out understand this form, okay? That's my job. My job is to help everyone out. It's not about helping myself out, okay? I bitch about not getting paid, okay? I got goals, but we're going into a massive depression, so we all have to save our money. Point is I need to slow down on booze anyways. So my best bet is to talk to Higgins for 30 minutes, find out what the fuck's going on, because I am a sister to Higgins and I know the Social Security system better than anyone. And then I might talk to Zoe. Actually, I'll make it an hour. I'll set the timer for 1 hour. So I'll talk to Zoe afterwards. But you know what? You don't need to send me a gift card. You know why? Because I believe in my heart, and I'm not going to be mean to anyone, not even Tildor, that everyone is fucking talk. That's all it is. Talk is cheap. Think about it. Who says, oh, I'll send you a gift card? No, I don't want a gift card. You know why? Because deep down, talk is cheap. I was told to get glasses. Someone's going to pay for them. Instead, I didn't get the clot shot. How do you think I feel? Then I can't get a bed because I don't have the clot shot, new bed. So you know what? Talk is cheap. My actions speak louder than words. So right now, I'm going to log off, call Higgins, and find out what the hell's going on. In the meantime, Higgins, you can pay the 50 cents. I'm calling you. For the rest of you out there, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm gone. I'm vamoose. If you want to keep leaving comments, feel free to. I don't care. Higgins needs me. In the meantime, I'll tell Higgins something privately in a message when I talk to him on the phone because, frankly, there's one thing that Higgins and I understand. It's called confidentiality. So thank you, everyone. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. Hit the like, subscribe buttons. Hold some fun for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dog, your service bunnies. Hit the bell notification bell. Hit the subscribe button. Gives you good content every day. And leave the comments nice is all I ask. I'm out of here. I'm calling Higgins. So for the rest of you, I'm not mean. I'm a damn good, nice person. And I'm kind of concerned because I don't understand what's going on. So Higgins can explain it to me. I can guide him. And I can spend an hour with him and sober up at the same time because I'm tired of everyone talking talk and not walking the walk. Thank you, everyone. School is out, and good night.